Welcome to Mega Process. Today we take you inside one of the world's most advanced aircraft engine factories, where raw metals are transformed into high-performance engines with perfect precision. Witness the incredible scale, cutting-edge technology, and synchronized work of humans and machines, powering modern aviation. Titanium, nickel, and steel raw materials arrive at the receiving hall, neatly stacked on pallets as workers scan and guide them toward the conveyor lines. In the lab, technicians analyze metal samples using spectrometers to ensure material quality before processing begins. Giant circular saws and laser cutters slice titanium billets into precise segments for engine components. Hydraulic presses forge glowing metal billets into rough shapes of engine parts. Forged components move through cooling tunnels as technicians monitor temperatures. CNC milling machines precisely shape turbine discs with robotic assistance. Lathes carve compressor shafts with metal chips falling in controlled spirals. Automated drills bore microscopic cooling holes into turbine blades. Robotic grinders polish engine casings to a mirror finish under careful supervision. Deburring machines remove sharp edges from machined components efficiently. Forged and machined components pass through heat treatment furnaces to achieve desired metal properties. Vacuum coating chambers apply thermal barrier coatings to turbine blades. Coated blades rest on cooling racks as technicians inspect for uniform coverage. Compressor blades are mounted onto discs using robotic arms, forming sub-assemblies. Sheet metal is rolled and pressed into combustion chamber housings. Fuel injector micro-components are assembled under laminar flow cleanroom conditions. Gearboxes are assembled with precision gears meshing inside housings. Main engine cores are mounted on rotating stands for full assembly. Turbine modules are lifted into place with robotic lifters guided by lasers. Electrical sensors and wiring harnesses are routed through engine frames. Large circular engine covers are bolted onto the core with synchronized torque machines. Engines undergo X-ray inspection too. Verify internal structures. Vibration test rigs simulate operational stresses while engineers monitor readings. Fuel system pressure tests ensure lines and pumps handle required flows. Engines are run in reinforced test cells to verify full operational performance. Post-test inspections check for heat marks and record performance metrics. Engines are washed and cleaned in a controlled spraying bay. Robotic arms apply protective coatings to prevent corrosion. Final quality approval is documented digitally by inspectors. Engines are secured in crated, shock-absorbing frames for transport. Crates move to automated warehouse storage on forklifts and AGVs. Engines are loaded onto transport platforms at the loading dock. Wide exterior shot shows the factory operations from outside, highlighting scale. Bearings are assembled into housings with precision in a cleanroom environment. Compressor rotors are balanced dynamically on test rigs with laser sensors. Turbine blades undergo heat treatment on a rotating carousel. Ceramic thermal barrier coatings are applied under vacuum conditions. Fan blades are shaped and polished with robotic sanders and laser inspection. Oil systems, including pumps and tubing, are installed into engine cores. Electrical harnesses are routed and secured with color-coded wires. Hydraulic pumps and valves are mounted and connected with robotic assistance. Combustion chamber ignition nozzles and sensors are integrated carefully. Engine modules are lifted by cranes and rotated on. Stands for alignment. Turbine cooling pipes are installed with precise, laser-guided placement. Inlet fan blades are mounted on rotating hubs with robotic assistance. Exhaust nozzles are fabricated, formed, and welded into curved shapes. Compressor, turbine, and casing modules are integrated into the main engine assembly. Fuel lines are tested under pressure with visible flow through transparent pipes. Engines are mounted on vibration test rigs, with sensors recording oscillations. Final calibration of sensors and systems is performed on rolling platforms. Ultrasonic probes scan welded seams to detect hidden defects. Magnetic particle inspection highlights any small imperfections in the metal. Engines are loaded into X-ray CT scanners for internal inspection. Noise and airflow testing shows the movement of air through the engine. Endurance testing runs engines at various speeds for prolonged performance. Evaluation. Robotic paint arms apply protective coatings evenly across engine surfaces. Lasers etch serial numbers and identification marks onto engine casings. Final inspection checks all components, tolerances, and finish quality. Foam inserts and shock-absorbing materials secure engines inside crates. Automated vehicles transport crated engines to warehouse storage. Inventory systems scan crates as they move into storage racks. Crates are loaded onto transport trucks efficiently for shipment. Shipping containers are prepared and engines secured inside. Trucks depart the factory with engines safely loaded. At the airport logistics hub, cranes and trolleys transfer containers to cargo loaders. Aircraft maintenance facility receives new engines for inspection. Crates are lifted with cranes for pre-installation alignment checks on aircraft. Final mounting bolts engines onto aircraft with precise torque machines. Aircraft taxis for engine testing with ground crew monitoring operations. Engines run full operational tests while exhaust flows are monitored. Post-test cooling allows engines to stabilize, and data is recorded. Engines are cleaned and lubricated with robotic precision before final delivery. Maintenance simulation labs test engines digitally under various stress conditions. Spare parts and accessories are picked from organized warehouse racks. Documentation and certifications are stamped digitally for final approval. Completed engines are loaded onto air cargo for international shipment. Aerial shot shows the entire factory bustling with production and logistics. Night shift operations continue with synchronized robots and workers. Re-inspection in quality control labs ensures final tolerances are met. Final wide shot of polished, crated engines ready for delivery closes the sequence.